EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to British Columbia and the gleaming jewel that is Vancouver, Canada. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Dragons of Vancouver.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line.
Okay,
Ball
ready?
up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Slide through. Swipe. Swipe. Cut. Cut.
They start the drive with Anderson. They'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down.
He's brought down at the
This defense for the Saints, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense, because if you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team because you expect your offense to score more than that. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but I'd have to say a very solid performance.
Come on, set. Movement. Great. Set.
Love. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6.
45. White.
Throwing. Love. Pass caught. That's Golden. Now inside the 25. And finally taken down at the 15. A big play there on the catch and run. 46 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10.
Ready. Go, Rick. Ready.
And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5.
Ready. Ready. 38. Set. Cut.
Love this time is going to set up to throw it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Here we go. Hut.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit here. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the opening drive of the game yields 3. Had just the one big play on the drive, but that was enough to put him in field goal range.
And one big play of what they hope will be many others throughout the game. Every team has a different target for the number of plays like that, those explosives that we talk about. That allowed them to put points on the board on that drive. Let's see how the rest of the game goes.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They begin with a run by Miller. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. When you look at this defense, into this game, they're ranked number 22 in the NFL against the pass, Charles.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll early. Chip away at their timing.
From the 24 now, here's the 2nd and 8. They'll run to the wide side here with Miller. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Well, now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Here's 2nd and 7. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
Now Ellington. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They're going to try and throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. A big roll of the dice close on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. On the ground, Ellington. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Back to throw. St. Clair slings this deep from McLaurin. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Terry McLaurin with career touchdown number 96. He joins Eric Dickerson on the all-time list. And the Saints have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. They said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive. He burned them, and I don't think it's the last time they call his number in this one.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. You look at this Saints defense. Against the pass, they're hoping to trend in the opposite direction because right now they're ranked number 26 in the NFL.
And when you're getting ready to face the #1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11.
Drill green. Smash 50. Green. Black shot. Field. Black. Ready?
Love looking to throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Here's Ellington. A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
There are times on carries like that where he looks a little bit older than his rookie status.
How many times have we talked when we've gone out to dinner about how precocious these youngsters are that come into the NFL now? They play at a higher level at a younger age. The stars aren't quite in their eyes as much as they used to be, huh?
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 65, 69. Switch gears, switch gears. Warriors 70, Mustang 19.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 25 yards that time.
It's a gain of 25
That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
19 Lion. Check, hurt.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The Saints with a football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. St. Clair. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Dragon 60, 19 tight, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
70 Lion.
Now here's a throw out wide. Oh, this might be a double pass. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. His 19th touchdown now on the season. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Butker on for the PAT. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game.
The score, Saints 14, Dragons 3. Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10.
Ready?
Love now. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. Flight blue, yellow, 22. Set, go.
To throw now. Here's Love. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down.
47-yard line.
Set, ready. Black 40. Ultra, ultra. Ready, ready.
Working out of the gun. Love. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Throws right side, and that's complete. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one goes for 36 yards.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Ready.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Hut, hut.
Now Love. This is caught. And he's going to be touched out, but he's got the first down. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Goal to go.
Hut, hut.
Here's Love. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Another shot from the one on 2nd and goal.
Red, cycle. 60 red. 6, hut.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Matthew Golden with an amazing diving catch. And the Dragons are back within a score. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point attempt to follow here. And he's got it. That cuts the lead. It's now 14-10.
The score is Saints 14, Dragons 10.
The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
On the set.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest. You get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
He sets to fire deep. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs.
Second down pass. Intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Second down and 6 now.
Ready. 50, green. Set, go.
Back to throw. Love. A throw left side. It's hauled in by Golden. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
And maybe that touchdown on the previous drive has re-energized this offense a little bit. They've been kind of sluggish until then, but they're showing signs of life here, and they get good yardage that time and a first down.
Rail, yellow. Set. Smash, 10 black. Hey, red. Ready.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He's into space past the 25. And touchdown! A great effort there. 56 yards. And the Dragons have retaken the lead. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play, and just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
It's a gain of 25.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Looking to throw. St. Clair. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now they'll audible to something else.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And that'll be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. They'll look to throw again. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
On the double.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Second and 9 now from the 21.
Down.
Again, Anderson. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field.
Ready, ready. Yellow, 43.
Back to throw. Love. That's to Golden. He's got it right side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
A big 3rd down pickup of 20 yards.
I do think that sometimes on 3rd and long, many defenders just get caught watching the sticks instead of watching the ball. And the guy who's got it, because here, they just got the ball into the receiver's hands and told him to do it yourself, a little bit of a desperation play. And he was able to take the short throw and turn it into a big gain and a conversion on 3rd down. That's a big pickup.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Flat, 95. Ready?
Love from the gun. Now he's going to step up and run. That's taken in by Golden. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Matthew Golden. That one's a milestone. Touchdown number 150 for his great career. And the Dragons will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Saints 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. He's going to try and go deep again. And this one is incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
First down, New Orleans.
Looking to throw. St. Clair. That's complete to Palmer. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
It's second and inches at the 43-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
I like that one, partner. They go back-to-back with excellent gains, and really it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's their best guy.
Yeah, we knew that they would get him involved early. They're doubling down on getting him involved early.
Don't be surprised if they'll come right back to him again. They haven't shown the propensity to be able to stop him.
Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A great play there. 29 yards. And the Saints get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21.
Butker is set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room.
Blaster, 6. Hut.
Throwing to start the drive. Love. And that's going to be incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Eat old blue. 10 black. White. 10.
Back to throw. Love. Throwing left side, it's complete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Black, 95. Red, yellow. Cut.
Operating from the gun. Love. Over the middle, he's got Golden. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the 2nd half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter. I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
Second and 10. Quickly complete into the right flat. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Saints first down.
And now what's this? They fake the spike. He'll throw it. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Let's go. 60.
This is Ellington. 20. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 45 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Every team in the league always wants explosive plays, breakout plays, and even more so when it's your horse who's had a tough time during the game.
Yeah, not that great in the first half. Maybe he can recalibrate here in the third and then carry that over to the fourth.
I like that. Recalibrate. Strong.
Again, they run with Ellington. And he dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. They work now on 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 11-yard line.
Off play action. St. Clair. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
They'll give it up the middle to Miller. Just a yard, but that's all they needed. And by the slimmest of margins, it'll be 1st and goal.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their...
Touchdown! A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Saints are an extra point away from capturing the lead. And, Charles, they continue to have trouble stopping him as he's into the end zone yet again.
Yeah, it's multiple series now that have ended with him in the end zone. A perfect plan on how to utilize him best when they get in close.
18, Pioneer. Check go.
They'll look to throw. It's caught at the 1. And he is into the end zone to give him a 2-point lead. Could have been up 1 with a point after, but they go for 2. It worked.
It almost seems like they're trying to set an identity, doesn't it? We're going to be one of those teams that every time we get a chance to put extra points on the board, we will. Because really it's minimal in difference, right? Whether you're up 1 or 2, the field goal can still get you.
Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Ready up.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, but as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
Third quarter of a 2-point game, a good one so far. Here's 2nd and 10. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
And 10 yards.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
60 red. 60 red. Ready.
Love from the gun on 3rd down. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line.
Field, black. Drill, green. Ready?
Love to throw for it on fourth. That is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
That's good.
Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36.
Black 40.
Going back to Love. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback, so that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Set, hut. Needle, 52 blue. Set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And next time, Brandon, I think you might want to consider running it because those defensive backs, they were plastered to the receivers, and they weren't letting up as that play went on.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
Let's go now. Black, 95. Hut.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
So many offenses want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Let's go. Green, 10 black. White, white. Push. Ready.
Love looking to throw it. Pass caught. That's Golden. He cannot wiggle free. They stop him at the line on 4th down. They go for it on 4th down, but come up empty. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Here's Ellington. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And that's going to leave him with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Partner, the way this offense has marched up and down the field during this game, it's almost a surprise to see an incomplete pass on 3rd down, isn't it?
Yeah, they have had their foot on the gas all game long, but here finally stalling out. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and run for it. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
1st down, New Orleans.
Looking to throw. St. Clair looking deep downfield. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Here we go. Smash. Red. 45. 6. Mega. Red. Cycle. Blue is striker. Set.
Following the interception, Love. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the end zone throwing it, you had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the ground, so maybe just something to throw him off a little bit.
Yeah, that had to feel a lot better for the defensive guys. They've been getting carved up in this one. To finally knock him on the ground and force an incompletion, that's got to be a sigh of relief.
Striker. Drill green.
Love. Quick slant to Watson. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
And now Love going to change things up.
Black Ultra. Ready?
Back to throw. Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Vancouver, 1st down.
Black shot.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
To throw now. Here's Love. A throw left side. It's hauled in by Golden. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
Vancouver, 1st down. 1st and 10.
Again, it's Love. A dump off to Anderson. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll make it 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 42-yard line.
Yellow. Hey, red.
Go get him, go get him, go get him.
6. Mega.
Throwing. Love. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. Now a timeout called for by the offense. So, boy, that's already the 3rd they burn here. They are out of timeouts now before we've even hit the 4th quarter. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
Red, sight, yellow, 22. Ready.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Ready. 33. Yellow. Red. Yellow. Set.
They're going to try and throw. He'll try to do it himself. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. That is incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. So that's the 2nd time this game they've given it up on 4th down. They're now 1 for 3 on 4th down conversion tries.
But they must feel good about what they're doing, right? They continue to go for it on 4th down. Give the defense a lot of credit, though. They've stopped them 2 out of 3 times. Usually you have 4th down plays that you have dialed up and ready to go and you think are going to be successful. Not so far in this game.
A 1st down carry now for Miller. Oh, good move. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. Second down.
2 yards on the pickup.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. Ball on the 39. Here's the 2nd and 8. Now they'll run on the draw. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. It's a loss of 2. Now third down. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. They're going to get this outside. Oh, this could be a double pass. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll try and run for it. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. They'll try the right side here with Miller. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Kendre Miller with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Well, it has been the passing game that's really been responsible for much of the scoring so far. But let's not forget about this running attack. They're pretty good, too, as evidenced right there.
And I think, Brandon, the fact that they've thrown the ball so well contributed to that touchdown, because that was a defense that was really keyed up to cover those receivers. All they wanted to do was blanket them. They didn't have enough men in the box to stop the run, and you saw the end result.
Dragons 27. Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Breaks through the contact. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35.
At their own 38-yard line.
Okay, right?
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Screen play, Anderson. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. They'll look to throw here. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Nick Bosa able to record his 5th sack of the season.
I think you saw the same thing that I did there, partner. Remember, he's their backup quarterback, so the last thing they need is to lose another one right here on the sack. Looks like he's going to be okay, though.
Yeah, he looked like he was favoring something in the left leg. Appears to be fine now, but you're right. That O-line, they got to protect him. Desperation time here. Love on 4th down. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Street. Nike 18.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Terry McLaurin, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Saints are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs, and I think they're going to at least take a look at this. Now the Saints offense will remain on the field and go for 2.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point.
They'll try and sneak it. And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores. A QB sneak on the 2-point try. That's something you usually do when the ball's about 3 inches away from the goal line, but here they get it from 2 yards out.
Yeah, that's a lot of confidence, isn't it? And your offensive line, especially the guys in the interior, the center, and the 2 guards, to wedge some space for a quarterback to get there from 2 yards out. I'm with you. Normally, it's really short yardage. That one, that was a gutsy play.
At their own 35-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Danny Stutzman able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailed by multiple touchdowns, and a late sack, just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
Here's Love. Under pressure, they got him again. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
On 4th down, Love. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Inside handoff now, Miller. He pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards, 2nd down. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. They'll toss it to Miller. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Kendre Miller with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is now 24.
Dragons 27. Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Here now, 2nd and 4. He'll look to throw. That's taken in by Golden. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. He has now hit number 500. Charles, that is his 500th NFL career catch.
Definitely worthy of applause, but I remember when 500 meant you were going to the Hall of Fame. Nowadays, in today's football, 500 puts you on the path, a significant number.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Getting the ball to Anderson here on the out route. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Gonna throw right side here, complete. And all the way in for the touchdown. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dragons are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he's secure. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jonas Sanker.
The attempt at the 2-point conversion is no good. That keeps the score Saints 51.
Well, that was almost a 4-point swing. The interception, if he had returned it all the way, would have been 2 for them, but just a little bit shy.
And when it's a play like that, you're exactly right with the math. But don't you feel like it would have counted for more if they found their way all the way back to the end zone and gotten the 2? That changes the whole momentum, doesn't it?
Great job by the kick team there to get the football, but also don't forget about the man that started it, the lonesome kicker himself.
I love that you brought him into it because he doesn't get nearly the attention he deserves. Oftentimes it's only when it's negative. In this case, he created a positive play for his team.
And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Down several scores and playing behind the chains is not the way to have success in this one. Right now, if you're the offensive line, your big concern, protecting your quarterback and give him a chance to try and throw something downfield to pick up the needed yardage.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. Another incomplete pass there. We've seen a bevy of those. This secondary, they've been pretty good, haven't they?
They certainly have. They've allowed the one touchdown through the air, and they're going to be upset about that later when they watch the game tape. But other than that, they've been absolutely rock solid.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be in.